Spiritual warfare. A lot of times we think about sci-fi or fantasy stories that we've read or seen movies of. Lord of the Rings, maybe even Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. And we think, oh, that's what spiritual warfare is all about. Or we sometimes have to realize all it is a battle between heaven and hell. Oh, that was church persecution. That's stuff that happens over in China or happens out in the jungles, whether it be South America or Africa or something along that line. But we don't always realize spiritual warfare is all the way around us. Sometimes we may not think that we're being attacked for our beliefs. Maybe somebody else got a promotion. Maybe some people won't talk to you as much because of your beliefs. What we have to recognize is sometimes it's internal. That battle between heaven and hell, that ends up being the temptations that bother us. The different whispers that we get in the ear that we're not good enough. If you're not sure how often spiritual warfare is talked about, take a look in Ephesians and see what Paul had to say to the church. Our verses today, Ephesians 6, 17 and 18, take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Pray at all times in the Spirit with every prayer and request, and stay alert with all perseverance and intercession for all the saints. This passage, Paul was talking about the armor of God. And he talks about all these different components that were very familiar for the people of the day, but he finishes it off talking about a helmet and a sword. A sword's an offensive weapon. We're to use the Word of God. But then he sums this all up by saying, pray. The most important thing that we can do is pray. And it says to pray with all perseverance. Don't just say once and expect God to answer. We need to pray consistently and intercede for all saints, even the one that took the last cup of coffee in Sunday school this morning. We have to pray. Remember, as we continue through these 100 days, this is not just something to try. This is honestly doing what the Lord calls us to do.